Alright, today we will be reading the book Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Top by Doreen Cronin with pictures by Betsy Lewin. Now, what do you think the author's going to mean when they decided to call the book Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Top? Well, this is going to be very interesting, so let's see why she decided to call this book Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Top. Click, clack, moo, cows that top. So, do you guys really think that cows know how to top? It's a very interesting concept. So, let's see why these cows are trying to top. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to top. All day long, he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. If you can see, he's really not happy that all he hears is click, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that top? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at nights. Would like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Sincerely is a word that means regarding or thank you. It's a very nice way to say thank you. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. So let's go back right here to this word typewriter. Y'all may not know, but before there were computers and keyboards, there was this thing called a typewriter. You stuck paper in it, you pressed the buttons like on a keyboard on your computer, but it would shoot the paper out as you go. You never had to print anything off a printer, because as you typed it showed up on the piece of paper. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. So, what did the cows do when Farmer Brown didn't give them blankets? Yeah, they went on strike. Going on strike is a way of saying they didn't do their work. They asked a question, he said no, they got mad, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. So the next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the door. Closed. No milk. The hens. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown in the background. He heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. So now not only are the cows not given milk, the hens aren't giving the farmer eggs. Cows that top, hens on strike? There's that word again, strike. The hens aren't doing their job either anymore. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. Ultimatum, that's a really big word. It means, let me think of a good easy way to put this. An ultimatum is like the final say-so. It's either you do this or nothing. And he's meaning, and when somebody ever uses the word ultimatum with you, that means they're really serious and they're tired of playing games. So that brings me to another question. Why do you think the duck is a neutral party? Like, why do you think they sent a duck instead of him going to find a cow or a hen to deliver this message? So, the cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop. Snoop means they were trying to listen in. They wasn't supposed to. They were up at the door with their ears up against the door, going, shh, maybe we can hear what's going on. But none of the animals understood moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Wonder what that answer's going to be, though. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So, the cows said, if you give us electric blankets, we'll give you the typewriter, and we'll do our jobs. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left them blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. I really like this part because they actually rhyme. Click, clack, quack. Those 3 words rhyme, and I think that's really cool. So, it brings me to the question of, has there ever been anything that you wanted, but you didn't know how to ask for it? And then, if there was, what was it? I know there's been times where I want stuff, but I don't really know how to ask. And sometimes it's best to ask when writing a letter. And then at the end, we have a diving board and a duck falling in it. So, why do you guys think that there's a picture of this diving board with a duck? I want you to draw a picture telling me why you think that this picture's at the end of the book. Maybe it's here because Farmer Brown was like, I want this typewriter. So you're getting a diving board. Maybe they did like the cows did and went on strike. I mean, I don't know what a duck wouldn't give up. But draw me a picture and tell me what you think.